Good morning everyone, welcome to CSAT Daily Dose, where the objective is to expose you to a wide variety of problems, and not only a wide variety of problems but a variety of approaches to solve a same problem too. Now let us see the question, and the format remains the same. When I read the question, pause the video, solve for yourself. Okay, I'll give an indicator for that, and when you have finished the video, unpause the video and compare your response with this and get better at it. Okay. So, in an election, two candidates participated. So, this is an election based question, and if you visit we did an open session on exactly such kind of problems, election based problems, on 19th July. So, if you are still not confident regarding election based problems, you could watch this session and get yourself updated. Okay. So, getting back to the question, in an election two candidates participated, 10% of the voters did not vote. Okay, 300 votes were declared invalid, and the winner got 60% of the voting list, and won by 900 votes. Okay, and won by 900 votes. Find the number of valid votes. Always, okay, always when you have election based questions, okay, there will always be of the same format. Some information is given and some value is provided. You always have to keep an eye on the final destination. Okay, what do we need to reach here? We need to find out the number of valid votes, and what is the value that is given? The value is in terms of majority, and one is margin. Okay, by how much margin did he win? Okay, so the value is provided in terms of margin. So whatever the info that we have been provided in terms of percentages, okay, or in terms of some values, okay, we need to convert this or make an equation such that this leads to 900 votes. Okay, so pause the video now, try it for yourself. Even if you make mistakes, it is well and good. Okay, try it for yourself and then compare it. We'll see the solution in a few seconds. I hope every one of you have solved the question. Now let us see the answer. Okay, always one observation that I tell my students is, always start from the highest level. So what is the highest level that we have here? It is the voters list. Okay, voters list, next eligible candidates, non-eligible candidates, next valid candidates, invalid candidates, next. Okay, how are those? I hope you have that election sequence in mind. Okay, now start from the highest position that is given in the problem, which is voters list. So okay, so voters list, let us assume there are 100x people. Okay, because even the initial value I take should never be constant, it should be dependent upon the values that are presented in the question itself. Okay, since I see percentages, I see 300, I see 60%, okay, I feel confident to take 100x, but if it was some probably say 62.5%, I would have taken some multiple of 800. Okay, so my suggestion to you is your initial value. The most efficient way to solve any percentage problem depends upon your initial value, and your initial value should be dependent upon the value given in the data. Okay, having said that, let's get back to the question. In an election, two candidates participated, 10% of the voters did not vote. So what is 100% of x? Okay, so 10x did not vote. Okay, voters did not vote. Okay, voters who did not vote is 10x. So how many voters voted? Voters voted will be, okay, 90x. 100x are total voters. of the voters list. 10x didn't vote, so 90x. And 300 votes were declared invalid. 300 votes were declared invalid. So can we find out the valid votes here? Can we find out the valid votes here? It is nothing but 90x minus 300, right? 90x minus 300. And the winner got 60% of the voting list. Winner got 60% of the voting list. You see, always be careful of what are the reference that are giving. He is not telling he got 60% of the valid votes. Okay, he got 60% of the valid votes. Okay, the winner got 60% of the voting list. What is the voting list? 100x. Okay, so winners votes are 60% of 100, which give me 60x. Okay, and now remember the first observation I told you. You should always focus upon or always have at the back of your mind what is the value that has been provided to solve the question. It is this 900 votes. Now equate, okay, make a relationship with this information leading to this. Okay, he has given me margin. That means how much has one polled more than the other. I have votes of one person. Okay, so I need votes of another one to find out how much has he won more than him. Okay, so the loser will have how much? Total valid votes are 90x minus 300. Okay, 90x minus 300, and winner has won how many? 60x votes. Okay, winner has won 60x votes. So what are the votes of the loser here? Okay, it is nothing but 90x minus 30, which is nothing but 30x minus 300. Okay, 30x minus 300. Okay, if you are exposed to problems, you could directly arrive at here. Okay, you could directly arrive at this point. 30x is equals to 300. Okay, so this is winners, this is losers. The difference is what? Is 900. Okay, you need to arrive at this. So winners votes are 60x, the losers votes are 30x minus 300, which is equals to 900. Okay, now how will this be? 30x plus 300 will give you 900, and 30x will give you 600. So x is equals to 200. So what was the total number of votes? Okay, we took it as 100x. So there are total 100 into 200. Sorry, this is 20, right? I'm extremely sorry. Okay. This is 20. So x is equals to 20. So there are 2000 votes. So total people on the voters list are 2000. But has he asked for number of people in the voters list? No. He has asked us the number of valid votes. What were the valid votes? Valid votes were 90x minus 300. Okay. These were the valid votes. And x is how much? 20. So just substitute this here. 90 into 20 is 1800. 1800 minus 300 will be 1500. So the number of valid votes are, and you see, he got 60%. Okay, so 600. Okay, 1500. So the answer is obviously A. Okay, the number of valid votes are 1500 votes. Okay, now you could verify this also. Okay, 1500. Total votes are 2000. And what did the person get? The winner got 60% of the total votes. Okay, 60% of 2000 is 1200. So the loser got 300 votes. Okay, so what is the difference? The difference is 900. Okay, which is what is given in the question. Okay, you see, all election based problems are based on 2-3 observations. Okay, start at the highest point. Okay, follow sequentially follow sequentially, and always the format is some information will be linked to some value. Okay, you need to manipulate the information such that it leads you to value, and I hope this example has given you a good example of that, and I hope you have learned something new here. We'll come back with another question another day. Thank you.